If you're still confused on how to set up and run a successful campaign for local lead generation, this video will give you a lot of clarity because I will be giving you a visual step-by-step walkthrough of the complete setup that has helped our clients generate thousands of leads in just the past 12 months. And we will be speaking about creating campaigns on Meta, which is Instagram and Facebook, just so it's clear. When you go to create a new campaign, on the campaign level, everything you need to choose is just the objective, which is leads, and set the appropriate budget. If you're targeting for solar, it should just be at a minimum $40 per day. Anything less will just get you results too slow, and you will think that the ad set or the ads are the problem. That's literally it. On the ad set, we will be choosing who is the person who will be seeing our ads. We're going to create 3 at a maximum. Number 1, broad ad set. Just target people who live in the area that you want to provide the service in. So let's say, for example, Illinois. We're just targeting people who are in the age bracket in Illinois, and that's it. We're not adding any retargeting, we're not adding any interests. That's going to be for later. Next ad set is going to be retargeting. This is for people who have shown interest, either liked your posts, either commented, either visited your page, whatever, but they've interacted and we can infer that they have interest. So we send them more ads to see if they can actually take the final step and send their info, right? And finally, an interest-based ad set, which basically means that we're targeting people who have shown interest in solar, in renewable energy, in whatever makes sense for the offer you're targeting, but they have shown interest in the past, all right? That's literally all we need to do on the ad set level. Who will be seeing your ads? And finally, the ads. What will they be seeing? Here is where we actually start testing all the ads, from static to AI generated videos to organic, UGC, whatever you can think of. This is where the testing begins. All right, we're going to test 3 to 5 ads for each one of the ad sets. Just make sure the creative is the most important thing you want to test. All right, the text is number 2 and the headline number 3. Usually, at least that's what we've seen. Once you start testing, you want to see, is the cost per lead satisfactory? Which in solar, for example, it should be around 30 to 50 at a max. If you're in that range, then are the leads qualified? If yes, you can just scale. If no, add conditional logic forms, which basically qualify the leads automatically based on their answers, all right? That should disqualify all the people who do not actually qualify, who are not homeowners or who do not have the credit score above 650. Whatever you want to ask, that should take them out of the form instantly. Let's take it back one step. If the cost per lead is not satisfactory, we need to review the metrics. First of all, the CPM. What does this mean? What is it costing you for people to see your ads? This is basically going to compare the different ad sets, what it's costing you for broad ad set to advertise in that specific niche compared to the interest-based ad set. If you see that there's a large disparity, for example, interest-based targeting is costing you $80 for every 1,000 people that you reach, then it's too high. And you might be asking yourself, how is it possible to check this? You go on to your campaign, you click over here, performance and clicks, and right here, CPM. If you add 2 ad sets, for example, and one was drastically different from the other one because you're targeting interests, then you would delete that one. If you are not getting results. If the CPM is sky high, but you're still getting a bunch of results at a good price, then do not do anything with it. The results are what dictates at the end of the day all of your decisions. CPM could be sky high. If you still get results, just don't touch it. All right. If you don't get results, delete the ad set without the results and a higher CPM, which usually tends to be the interest based, but we still try out. We do this test just to make sure. If your CPMs are pretty normal and you don't see any disparity, we go on to the ads. We're going to delete the ads with no results or the ones that have the lowest amount of impressions and lowest CTR. CTR is percentage of people who click on the ad. All right, that's literally it. So if the ads are not getting results, delete them. If they're not getting any impressions or a very low amount compared to the other ones, that's because Facebook is basically saying this ad is not giving our users the best experience, so will not show it to as many people as the one that's getting a lot of clicks, a lot of likes. You know it's not a great ad. But as I said, if you're getting results, even if the impressions are low, even if the CTR is low, even if the CPM is high, everything is dictated by the results. But if you're not getting them, just follow this flowchart. That should give you a lot more clarity. If you're still struggling, you need to create more ads, static, AI generated, UGC, everything you can think of, and then just repeat this process. Is the cost per lead satisfactory? No. Then go back to optimizing. If they finally are satisfactory, you have to go on to qualifying them, which is the next process. But that's pretty simple actually. So that should give you a lot more clarity. If you have any questions, this exact flowchart is linked down below. Just click, open it, and follow it step by step. If you have any questions, shoot me a message, and thank you very much.